Welcome to our Middle East conflict update. Stay tuned for the latest developments and insights. The Axis of Resistance is intensifying efforts to coerce Gulf states into reducing economic cooperation with Israel. Iranian-backed Iraqi militia, Kataib Hezbollah, threatened Saudi Arabia on July 13th, accusing it of allowing Israel to use overland trade routes as an alternative to sea lanes. This route connects Israel to the Persian Gulf through the UAE, Saudi Arabia, and Jordan. Israel relies on this land route due to frequent Houthi attacks on international shipping in the Gulf of Aden and Red Sea, which have severely impacted trade activity at the port of Eilat. Kataib Hezbollah aims to disrupt Israeli economic cooperation with Gulf states as part of the Axis of Resistance's broader strategy to economically isolate Israel. Iranian leaders, including Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei, have called on Muslim countries to impose an embargo on Israel. The group believes that economic pressure could force Israel to accept defeat in Gaza and possibly collapse the Israeli state. This strategy includes stoking instability within Israel to encourage reverse migration. This effort is a key component of the broader Axis of Resistance's economic warfare against Israel. The Israel Defense Forces have not confirmed if they killed Hamas's top military commander, Mohammad Deif, during an airstrike on July 13th. The strike targeted Deif and Hamas Younis Brigade commander, Rafe Salamah, in the Al-Mawasi humanitarian zone. While the IDF confirmed Salamah's death, Hamas maintains that Deif is alive but has not provided evidence. This uncertainty over Deif's fate adds to the ongoing tension and speculation within the conflict. The ambiguity serves as a strategic component in the psychological warfare between Israel and Hamas. The IDF Air Force struck and killed the Gaza Brigade commander of the Al-Aqsa Martyrs Brigades on July 13th in northern Gaza City. The Al-Aqsa Martyrs Brigades mourned Izz al-Din Aqila, also known as Abu Muhammad, a member of their military council. The Palestinian Red Crescent reported at least 6 deaths, while the Gazan Civil Defense Authority reported up to 20. The IDF issued evacuation orders for Gaza City, warning it remains a dangerous combat zone. Hamas continues to claim attacks on Israeli forces, highlighting the persistent violence in the region. Israeli forces have engaged Palestinian fighters in multiple locations around Jenin since July 14th. The Al-Aqsa Martyrs Brigades fired small arms and detonated IEDs targeting Israeli forces in Qabatia and Karmeh Tzur. Palestinian militant media reported the IDF blew up a vehicle in Jenin, although the IDF has not confirmed the explosion. This increase in clashes in the West Bank marks an escalation in the ongoing conflict, with both sides experiencing casualties and continuing hostilities. The West Bank remains a volatile front in the broader Israel-Hamas conflict. Lebanese Hezbollah conducted multiple attacks into northern Israel on July 15th. The group is preparing to defend against a potential major Israeli military offensive into Lebanon, with the Lebanese resistance brigades providing logistical support. The IDF Northern Command has been conducting military exercises, simulating an offensive into Lebanon. This preparation and the recent attacks highlight the potential for an expanded and protracted conflict in the region. Hezbollah's actions and Israel's defensive measures indicate rising tensions and the possibility of further escalations. The Islamic resistance in Iraq claimed 2 separate attacks targeting Eilat and Haifa on July 15th, using drones and Arqab cruise missiles. The Houthis also claimed attacks targeting Eilat and a container ship in the Gulf of Aden on July 14th. These incidents, including a report of Houthi attacks on vessels in the Red Sea, signify the increasing threat posed by Iranian-backed groups in the region. U.S. CENTCOM intercepted several Houthi drones in Yemen and the Red Sea, highlighting ongoing efforts to mitigate these threats.